Mandela virus. In June 2023, a creator known as Cyber Soldier uploaded a program called Mandela.exe to YouTube. It accumulated 334,000 views. Most of the people who watched it had the same reaction. The moment it executes, the mouse cursor disappears from the display entirely. You are still moving the mouse. Nothing responds. Then the faces begin. Photographs of human faces cycling across every inch of the screen in rapid succession. A single message repeats across the background, over and over. Nothing is worth the risk. PC fans spin to full speed. Fake Windows recovery screens flash open and close. Fake antivirus installation windows appear, run progress bars, and vanish. None of them respond to input. Keyboard shortcuts produce nothing. A choose an option prompt appears and offers nothing functional. The difference between this and every other program on this list is that it never peaks. There is no countdown. There is no timer. The chaos just continues at the same relentless pace until the system gives out. Your device ran into a problem and needs to restart. Horror Tubbies. In 2024, an unknown creator released a program built around one of the least likely premises in internet horror. When it executes, a blood bar appears at the side of the screen and begins draining. The wallpaper fills with the original Teletubbies. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La, Po, distorted and still, staring forward. The Cling Clank song from the 1997 BBC series plays in the background, pitch shifted down. There is nothing to do but wait. No password prompt. No ransom demand. Task Manager is disabled. Registry Editor is locked. The blood drains at a fixed rate regardless of what the user opens, runs, or clicks. The blood countdown mechanic was borrowed from a separate program, Mrs. Major. The characters were replaced. The mechanic was kept intact. When the bar reaches 0, the machine has been sitting in silence for several minutes. The desktop goes still. The computer restarts. It does not come back. Annabelle ransomware. In February 2018, a researcher named Bart discovered a new piece of ransomware circulating online. The creator had signed it with a Discord tag. It was built to show off, not to profit. Before anything appears on screen, a child's voice plays. Then the wallpaper strips to black and white. The message loads. The bears are here to play. If you don't come play with us, then we will kill you. Every file on the computer has been encrypted. The countdown reads 3,530 seconds. To decrypt, the user must pay 0.1 Bitcoin through a Tor browser to a V2 darknet onion site, a link that no longer resolves. If the wrong key is entered, the program responds, "It's not time to go away. Annabelle wants to play." There is no recovery mode. There is no bypass. The clock continues when the browser closes. When the countdown reaches 0, no new message appears. The files stay encrypted. The timer stops. K.CLUT666. In 2023, Cyber Soldier released the program that would define the channel. CLUTT6.6.6, referred to as K.CLUT666, starts by spinning the screen, not a visual artifact. The entire display, desktop, taskbar, open windows, physically rotates in real time while the operating system remains active underneath. Upside-down crosses appear across every surface. The Start menu opens to something unrecognizable. The Chrome dinosaur game launches without user input. The user attempts to fight back. Turning on Windows Defender real-time protection accelerates the virus. The fans spin harder. The display corruption intensifies. The antivirus is not countering it. It is feeding it. When it finishes, the master boot record has been overwritten. The final screen reads, "Your system was destroyed by K.CLUT666. All your system files and MBR have been very damaged. Now it's late and everything is destroyed. Glory to Satan. Enjoy life in hell. No escape." In 2021, a creator called Enderman released noescape.exe with a single note in the description. It read, "There was never an escape. This one destroys nothing." Left and right mouse clicks are swapped. The letter V on the keyboard is disabled, preventing the user from typing virus, from using Ctrl+V, from accessing standard shortcuts. Any input into the search bar is rerouted. Task Manager opens and immediately minimizes itself. On the desktop, there is a photograph. It was taken seconds ago by the computer's own webcam. It shows the user sitting at the keyboard, looking at the screen. The message underneath reads, "Your computer is now mine. You cannot get rid of this malware." There is no escape, no countdown, no music, no horror character. The program just stays there, functional, immovable, watching. The only thing it removes from the user is the assumption that the person sitting at the keyboard is still the one in Contro. Horror Trojan Special Edition. In 2024, a program began circulating in the Creepypasta community that nobody could fully explain. A window opens with a 5-second countdown. Close this window within 5 seconds to avoid losing all your data. Most users do not close it in time. Jeff the Killer appears, the internet creepypasta character, bleached face, wide eyes, drawn smile, as a full-screen jump scare. The screen fractures. A message reads, "You are doomed." Then the program starts moving files. Not deleting, not encrypting. Physically relocating folders and documents across the drive in real time, while the user watches. Alongside the moved files, it deposits text documents containing nothing but long sequences of random numbers. No cipher, no explanation, just numbers. Then, without being triggered, a second dormant program, the Death Installer, opens on its own, as if the system had always been aware it was sitting there. Whether the numbers constitute an ARG has never been confirmed. The Death Installer activation has never been explained. Devil Ransom. In 2024, a program appeared demanding 6.66 Bitcoin. It gave exactly 6 password attempts. If all 6 failed, the operating system was destroyed. The countdown ran for 10 hours and 36 minutes. The interface was a full-screen takeover. Nothing behind it was accessible. Not Task Manager, not the control panel, not the command prompt. The encryption was described as military grade. There was no Bitcoin address on the screen. The payment section was blank. Even with the full 6.66 Bitcoin available, in excess of $400,000 at the time the program circulated, there was nowhere to send it. In the lower corner of the interface, there was a single button. It read, "Remove System." It sounded like an exit option. Clicking it wiped the operating system immediately. The drive went dark. The Devil Ransom gave the user 6 chances to guess a password that was never provided. The 7th option was always going to be the same ending.